Jeff Leonard, and today I judged skill number 3, measuring intake valve clearance on an engine model 130202. And first off, just had the students put their name on here and check the sheet over to see, there's 4 questions. And after that, then they had 5 minutes to complete the test. So we're going to go through the procedure now. First of all, they had to figure out the basic engine, which is an L-head engine. So they had to pick the right manual to pick from. So the first question was, is this a vertical or a horizontal engine? There's 2 ways to figure that out. One way is looking at the crankshaft and it's going horizontal through the engine. The second way is you can take the model number and the 4th digit, if you look it up in the specs, will tell you if it's horizontal or vertical. So then after they determined this was a horizontal engine, the next thing they determined was the valve tappet clearance by using the model number provided. So they had to pick the L-head book to choose from. And they go to section 6, which is compression. And then the first page they come to is page 13. And in table 7, they look up their engine here, which is starts with the 13 like their model number did. And it says the intake would be 5 to 7 thousandths. So they would write that on their paper as their second question. And then the third question is, what is the actual intake valve tappet clearance? So now they back up a couple pages to page 5 in the compression section of the book. And the procedure's all spelled out here on how to do it. And we'll go through the process here. So the first thing to do is find out your compression stroke. So you're going to have to turn the flywheel clockwise and watch the valves. The exhaust valve is now opening, as you can see down here, and it is now closing. Now the intake valve is opening and now closing. So now, go ahead and lay back. As we come back up to top dead center, we want to watch the screwdriver, and you want to put it in on an angle because the piston's over farther. When it hits top dead center, it'll stop moving up and down, and you want to go a 1/4 inch down beyond top dead center, just watching the screwdriver go down a little bit, up to a 1/4 inch. Okay. And then they will take the feeler gauge, as the question asks is, what is the actual intake valve tappet clearance? So they will start out with what they found in the book was 5 to 7. And we'll start with 7 just to see. Okay. And 7 is too much. Okay, or is too loose, I should say. So we'll work our way up. We might just jump to 9, just jump a couple at a time. Okay, and 9 is still pretty loose in there. So, and 10 fits snugly. So the last question was, is this within recommended limits for the valve setting? And what we had up before was 5 to 7, and we have 10, so it would be no, it's too wide.
Thank you.
Good enough?